Welcome. It is day 30 of 30. Woohoo! Made it to day 30. So, been on here for 30 days straight with Right With Me, and it's been going great. I've met some new people, and this has been wonderful just building this little writing community here. And so I'm continuing my research with Peter Crosby. I'm still in the testimonies, going through the congressional hearing testimonies. And right now I'm in Samuel T. Sherman. He's a white person, white man. And he was saying that he was accosted by black men asking for his guns, which I find really, based on what I've read so far and knowing what I know about the time period, it seems highly unlikely. And then also the verbiage that he said that these men were using, like SOBs, but I don't. I've never really heard black men use that over and over again. That just seems pretty uncharacteristic. And even though I don't necessarily fully know all the languaging of the 1870s, but it seems that's not really typically the vernacular of what they would say. So I don't know. I'm just saying, it just seems a little suspect, especially knowing this town, Vicksburg, and how they go about things. Um, yeah, I mostly every single black person's been pretty much uh, afraid for their life. So on that note, I'm about to hit this timer. It's two 25-minute sprints with a 5 to 10 minute break in between. And let's get it done today on day 30. Tomorrow I will come back. But I won't be here on the weekend. So tomorrow we'll start just the regular daily. So that would be Monday through Friday at 5 a.m. So hope to see you there. Great, and welcome, Molly. You're going to do some language study. Okay, awesome. All right, that's break time. How are you guys doing? I see someone else is here besides Molly. Um, So I am still in the midst of going through the testimonies. I am working on, I'm researching Peter Crosby. I put his link, the bio about him in the description. And so for those of you that are new here, he was formerly enslaved and elected sheriff in Vicksburg, Mississippi in 1873. He was forced out of office. Um, Okay. Well, I keep this break short so then you can like really get back into it, Molly. Um, and so just letting you know like what I'm actually working on. And so I'm working on a novel series based on Peter Crosby's life and the events that led up to the Vicksburg Massacre. Let's see. Tracy, morning. I'm just checking in while getting ready for work. Our schedules don't really quite line up, I'm afraid. Okay. No worries there. No worries there. Um, and so today is day 30 of my challenge that I've been doing here and Write With Me. And but I will continue doing these daily Write With Me's Monday through Friday. I was testing them out on the weekends, but it didn't seem like many people were really interested in doing this on the weekends. I have had more people stopping by during the weekdays. So unless that change, I just do Monday through Friday at this time, which is 5 a.m. Pacific time. So, so yeah, let's see anything else in there. Okay. So yeah, so that's basically it. And so right now I'm going through the congressional hearings for the testimonies. After the massacre happened, the U.S. Congress formed a committee to investigate what happened. And so the massacre started on December 7th, 1874, and it continued for a few days after that. Um, oh, you're in Ireland. Oh, I love it over there. I haven't, I mean, it's been a long time since I've been there, but I had such a great time. Um, so, gosh, I haven't been there since the 90s, early 90s at that. So, yeah, at 5 a.m. And the reason why I do 5 a.m. for me, because when I do start back to work, I normally produce television shows and write for shows. And so, I 5 a.m. has always been like the golden time for me to make sure that I get my writing in or whatever project I'm working on personally done before the rest of the day gets away from me. You know, a lot of times people have families and kids and so forth, and it's hard to make time for yourself to work on the projects that you really want to do. And I had been away from this project for quite some time. You know, well, quite some time. I would say like since maybe last year. A lot's been going on this year too. So, but I was like, you know, I need to get back into working on this. I've been researching Peter for such a long time, and I'm like, I just need to get in it, get through these testimonies, um, because it's a lot. There's like over 500 pages of testimonies in there. It's small print, so that's been my major hurdle is getting through them, so then I can just go ahead and start outlining and start writing these books. You know, so delighted to be here. I'm delighted to have you here, Molly. So great. So happy that you're here. So. I would love to get a 5 a.m. routine started. That's my goal. Okay, well, you can do it. You can do it, Tracy. And am I saying your name correctly? Tracy, how do you record your research? Or do you just remember things? No, I'm taking diligent notes here on the side. And then I also have like I do. So I just use like the note document that's on Mac and I use that because it crosses all my platforms. So if I'm thinking about stuff, when I'm out, I have it on my phone, or if I'm going to use my iPad, you know, so it's over, you know, so I keep my notes in there, and and then once I'm done going through the testimonies, I'm going to transfer them over to Scrivener. I don't know if anyone's ever used that program. Some people don't like Scrivener because it's got so much going on in there, but I don't mind it because I narrow it down. I'm very focused in what I really want to obtain during that time. So I don't let myself get too in the weeds of the actual program. And but I love all the features that it has. So I've never used Scrivener, but I've heard good things about it. Yeah, you should try it. And what time? No, like I know we're about to get back to it, but I'm interested in hearing like what type of things you write. Are you writing novels or feature films or TV or anything else? So you just let me know, and we can get back into our 25-minute sprint. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and get us started. Hi, Mid. I say, Molly, I don't write, but I like to start maybe vignettes or short nonfiction. Oh, yeah, that's great. Um, yeah, just pick where you feel drawn to, and start developing from there. So, yeah, and welcome, Mid. And Mid, drop in the chat what you're working on. Okay, so you did a writing class online during lockdown, but didn't have the energy to keep it up. Okay, well, um, gotcha. So yeah, well, just could be a good starting point for you, and we can keep each other accountable. So please come back. Mhm. righty. Let's see. Stop that. Okay, let's see. We got some comments here. Okay. Hey, Shanae. Welcome. How did everything go yesterday with getting your project in on time? I know you had a deadline. Actually, I'll put this down to the 5-minute time because I'm going to wrap up. Oh, good. Got it in on time. Thank goodness. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, you were up a long time. I don't even know what time you got up. I'm pleased with the results. Wonderful. That's so great. That's so great. And so, yeah, 'cause you said you were up well before we even started at 5 a.m. yesterday. So you were in it. And so, again, today is day 30 of the 30-day challenge. I'm so happy for everyone's participation. I will be back again tomorrow and then taking the weekend off. So I'm going to turn this into just Monday through Friday, unless there ends up being a demand to have like at least one weekend day. So you guys just let me know, as you keep coming back, how you're feeling, if you want to do any, write-ins on the weekends. So, but this has been an absolute pleasure. I'm so happy myself to get back into my own project, getting my head, fully back in the game on it. Is such an incredible story, and a story that I feel this really needs to be told. So, Molly, I hope you keep writing and getting into writing and come back. And Tracy, I don't know if you're still here. I know you said the schedule hasn't been working out quite well for you, but maybe you can, start creating a habit. And it's all about getting in that chair and getting it done, and creating a daily writing habit so you can have something to have at the end of it. So I'm glad to have got some study dinner and had to have heard about this amazing man. All right, great. Thank you. And then, I wrote a bio. I was asked to be a contributor to enslave.org. And so I wrote the bio of Peter Crosby for them. And that link is in my description here. And you can get more about his story there. So until I start getting my novels together. So have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. Hope to see you again. And I'll be back here tomorrow at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Take care.